Well, Pepper comes with emotions. He could or she could chat with you, feel your emotions. Of course, with a price tag, $1,600. Would you like to have one?
Well, I think speaking for myself, I certainly wouldn't mind having one. But I think more generally speaking, in an ideal world, each of us would have at least one kind and fully capable companion that can look after not just our physical but our emotional needs. But of course, most of us don't live in an ideal world. So I think maybe not just myself, but there probably are many people in the world that would like to have a robot or a companion like Pepper.
You wouldn't mind the price tag, and secondly, the care that you need to take in order to take care of him or her.
Well, I think it'd be more Pepper taking care of me.
We hope that would be the case. What about you, Professor Liu?
I would rather have my dog, and also pestered by my niece and nephews, and now my grandchildren.
Are they the troublemaker, or are they they could in a way pamper your life?
Well, they could make a lot of trouble with me, but it's human, and I feel that they will grow, and it's not really artificial.
We already see the division in the market by just doing a survey by the two of you. What do you think can be the potential of this humanoid robots? In fact, in the future, we see the Chinese company Alibaba has already participating in the research process and certainly pushing it to the market.
Well, I think if we step back and look at the bigger picture, Ray Kurzweil, who wrote a book called The Age of Spiritual Machines, said that it's inevitable that humankind will create machines that are more intelligent than we are. And I think that if we look at that happening, that one will create enormous changes and enormous market opportunities. So I think companies like Alibaba getting involved in this is quite exciting.
But you also heard, I'm sure, Mr. Ma, given your latest information, in Germany there is one specific company using robots in a way on the manufacturing line, and yet that robot, as a result of certain kinds of malfunction and wrong practice, killed one of those workers along the production line. Of course, this is a very different case that we're talking about, but it is one of those cases people certainly would pay a long time attention to.
Sure. Well, I think we need to keep in mind that manufacturing is a dangerous activity. So first, and second, that it's similar to plane crashes. While they are actually statistically much less likely than automobile accidents, get a lot more press and attention just because they are just more sensational.
Well, it's no secret that whenever Andy comes into our program, he's going to be 100 or even 120% supportive of all the new inventions and possibilities. It is no secret, but Professor Liu, what is your opinion? The danger versus the creativity and the new possibilities.
Well, I think this is the human pursuit. They always go for innovative stuff, and they always wanted to seek the new way to solve a human problem, which is also on the increase. And so therefore, I'm really supportive, theoretically, to go for more artificial intelligence, but socially, it's going to be a game changer. For example, now it is really the robot machine that killed a person. After all, it is considered to be a tool or vehicle, a device. But I'm a professional, legal by training. So legally, if the robot is able to learn independently, and therefore, is it going to be a criminal act? And well, does he really bear any legal status in the court? So that's something very complex. And robot is not really very new, but artificial intelligence and to deal with the human therapy and also when it's really able to learn independently, that's something very very scary.
On the one hand, people are certainly very excited, Mr. Ma, about the new inventions and possibilities, especially at such a low price tag. I mean, almost every household could afford one, even in China. But when you look at the other side of the possibility of this new invention, many could discuss long list of ethical issues before real decisions should be made.
Well, if we look at in terms of providing emotional or more general caregiving. If robots are to do that, I mean, there's certainly a number of issues I think that need to be considered. But we also need to think about, too, that they can also be much better than many people providing care, because humans can be negligent, they can be abusive, whereas robots, they don't get tired, they don't get distracted, they don't get angry. So I think there are a lot of potential benefits, and there is an enormous shortage of human caregivers for the aging population globally. So while I think there will definitely be a lot of policies and regulations that need to be worked out, as Professor Liu mentioned.
Which should be put at the priority? I think that's probably the issue you two should discuss, Professor.
I think one is the top priority is safety. What if the machine is going wild? And not only killing people, but seducing people and misleading people.
The conversation is getting ever more complicated as a result.
That's right. So, a safety issue. The second is really the quality of the product. So the life expectancy of this one, and also who is really pulling the string behind. Is it the programmer, or is it the developer, or is it really the user, or what we call the master?